Bonaventure coach Joe Mihalik, senior Deron Powers, junior Rokas Christie's. Coach, an opening statement about tonight's game, please.
Yeah, just hurts to be on the short side of this one. Great college basketball game. Two teams toe to toe, slugging it out. Our kids played their hearts out the second half. First half, I didn't think we played as hard as we need to. 12 offensive rebounds. They just, we never had them under control in the first half. Second half, I thought our guys played their hearts out. So, but it stings because, 4 minutes to go with the ball. We got to close the deal off there. We didn't do it.
Questions?
Coach, what was the reason that St. Bonaventure went on that run with about 4 minutes left?
I mean, those two kids made shots. I don't remember play by play, but I mean, they just, I don't remember getting easy shots. I mean, they were coming off of staggered screens, going the wrong way, planting quick and making threes, both Mobley and Adams. I mean, they made plays when they had to. I mean, they scored when they had to, and we didn't. We had some chances to score. We had some shots, and we did one time we passed it in the post and traveled, and I think it probably wasn't a great choice. I think there was a better option there, but we got some young guys learning on the job there. We had some shots we didn't make. They made them. They made tough shots. They deserved to win.
Joe, you came out of the second half on an 18-6 run. What happened during the halftime to get you guys going like that?
I think our guys just realized that they, were a lot better than we played in the first half, and they just kind of, sounds a little corny, probably reached down the side and just played a little harder. But I'm proud of our guys the way we played the second half. I mean, they just came up short though.
And Coach, it also seemed like you came out of the zone in the second half and helped the defense a little bit more. Is that something you think you might go to defensively more often?
Well, I don't know. It's not what you play; it's how you play it. I mean, we've won games because of playing zone. Where if we'd have played man-to-man, we'd have lost. We played it hard. We executed it, and we did a good job. And we've lost a lot. We've lost games where we played man-to-man too. So it's not what you play; it's how you play it. But you do have to be ready to play both. And these guys, I give them a lot of credit for playing what kind of became our secondary defense pretty good.
Joe, in each half, they kind of owned the last 4 or 5 minutes. I mean, but it looks like it was something like very different phenomenon. The body language at the end of the first half was not so good from your guys. I mean, in the second half, it was something different.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking of what you're saying, and I don't disagree. The end of the first half was bad. It was a bad stretch. Maybe it was a combination that was out there. I look back on it, and I didn't like the combination that was out there. I probably, had a guy or two in that shouldn't have been in there. I don't want to mention any names, but I think that was part of it. Second half, I don't know. Did we run out of gas a little bit? I don't know. But I agree with you halfway because I really felt that way. I agree with you the first half. Second half, I think it was just them making plays.
Darren, what was it like? It looked like there was a great deal of frustration for you guys during those last 4 or 5 minutes of the game. I mean, what was it like not being able to get something to go?
It's hard. Down the stretch, you look for your plays and make big plays, and we just didn't make those big plays, and the other team was. So, I mean, it's just hard mentally, but you gotta get past that.
When you take a look at those two guards that they have, I mean, how do you assess them in terms of what you typically go up against any night?
I mean, I think for those two guys, they just made the big shots. I mean, I don't think it's too much different. I mean, a lot of players come off, they can drive, they can shoot. But I think those two players made really big shots, especially down the stretch. And I think that's what made the difference in the game.
Rokas, bright side, 20 points, 9 of 14 shooting. Did you come into this game wanting to be more aggressive, or did it just happen over the course of the game?
Yeah, because the last game I didn't have a good shooting night, so today I was trying to be more aggressive and use the opportunity that Deron and everybody else creating for me. So,
Joe, at times it sounded like a road game out there. You had a pretty good turnout.
Yeah, it's disappointing, but credit to them. I mean, they have a good following. It didn't seem like there's more Bonaventure people there than Hofstra people, but I don't, whatever.
Rokas, to that point about your offense, first half, you were played very physically. It seemed like you were getting frustrated down low in the game. But the second half, you came out with a completely different mindset, a lot more energy. It seemed like. What changed in your head in the locker room? How were you able to change the way you're playing?
nothing changed. I played the same way. I don't know. I just felt the same way. I was like, give me a ball, I'll score every time you give me a ball. So nothing changed for me.
Rokas, I'm sure that you were aware of where things stood at halftime. I mean, they'd gotten more offensive rebounds than you guys had gotten defensive rebounds. You're sort of the rebounding lead team.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when, going into the half?
Yeah, I looked at the numbers and I was like, wow, that team is really out rebounding us. And the guy got 12 rebounds, I only got 9. And if I would have got up my 14 or 15 rebounds, probably would have won the game. So take that blame on myself because couldn't have had a better rebounding night. Yeah, I agree with you.
Rock, do you feel not just yourself but as a team, is that just strictly effort on your guys' part in allowing him to get those rebounds, or is it something else, something more than that?
For myself?
Well, as a team as a whole, just allowing them to get those kind of
Yeah,
rebounds.
definitely. I'll say the effort in the first half, it was just not good on the rebounds, and their guards were crashing, and bigs, we didn't do a great job in contesting, and they have so many more second shots than us. In the second half, it kind of flipped around, and we did so much better.
Coach, do you think your team could have done a better job of feeding off of Rokas' extremely productive night, 9 for 14 shooting, more than usual? His physicality, his dominance, do you think the team could have fed off of it a little bit more than how it had?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm not quite sure I know what you mean by feed off of it. I mean, he had a great night. I'm so proud of Rokas for, he's fought through some frustrating times. He had a tough night the other night, and, if he's doing anything wrong, he's trying too hard. I mean, he's in here extra all the time. He comes in the mornings. He was here this morning working, and it's just good to see him. Maybe he can relax. I just said to Rock after the game, you can relax now. I mean, you've turned the corner. Just take a deep breath. You kind of popped that balloon that was hanging over you. But as far as feeding off him, I guess we didn't, because nobody else has as good a night as him.
Coach, to win a game like this, do you need more from Bernardi?
Well, I mean, I don't know if you single out one guy. I mean, everybody needs to do a little bit more. I mean, the shooting, nobody shot good. We were 27 for 69, so you take Rock out of there, 9 for 14, without doing the math real fast. It wasn't good. So, that's just what
Coach, a little bit here and there on defense and offense that seemed like pace could have been picked up. Do you think that there's any holes that you lost with the loss of Deshore that maybe have to be filled moving forward that you saw tonight?
Well, we're going to miss him. It makes a difference not having him. But that being said, I don't know that, that was my number one reason tonight that we lost the game. It was a lot of other things.
Thank you.